In 2014, Nancy came home from my mom's and prayer gathering with a request from someone in the group who reported they had sold their house more quickly than they had anticipated as they prepared to go in the mission field. So we prayed about it as a family and very quickly reached the conclusion that we were able to provide room for this family of 5 to join us in our home. And so what we thought was the opportunity to give a gift to someone else. After they left, we realized really we were the ones who had received the gift.
We, since that time, have hosted dozens of families in our home. Most of them are sent ones. Some come for a few days, many for a few weeks, and we've had quite a few that have stayed with us for multiple months. It has been a huge gift to us to be able to do that.
In 2019, I began to feel a desire to leave Atlanta, the busyness of Atlanta, and so we began to look and identified Savannah as a location where we'd like to begin our pre-retirement years. In December of 2020, actually, we took our kids to see this location that we found. And as I like to say, our children were completely underwhelmed.
They were courteous on the weekend, but very unenthusiastic. And about 2 weeks after we came back from Savannah, my son and husband went to Louisville to visit my husband's father.
So we were on our way back from Louisville, and Carlson said to me, "Dad, can we listen to a sermon?" And I said, "Sure." So he drops in John Piper's "Don't Waste Your Life."
A reward beyond that? There isn't one. You can't get greater than the glory of the crucified, slain Lamb of God, whose name is over the book from all eternity. I plead with you, don't waste your life.
And our daughter came to me and said, "Mom, I think there's more." She said, "Don't you think the Lord has more for you and Dad to do in your retirement, more to do for the kingdom in your retirement than just move to Savannah and play golf?" So we thought about it, we talked about it together. We were like, wow, our kids are both giving us the same message. We better stop and listen. And it was about 6 months after that that some sent ones, a family of 6, came and presented in our Connect group.
And during that presentation, they flipped to a slide and they said, "And these are the positions that we're recruiting for." And one of those positions was a hospitality host. And I turned to Nancy and I said, "We can do that. I mean, that's what we do."
So we have been working on that vision for about 2 years. There have been a number of obstacles, but the Lord has shown us the way through each one. And the Lord has led us very clearly to open a place in Malaga, Spain, which is in southern Spain. And it is a place that we are hopeful that many of our sent ones will come and experience rest and refreshment, a listening ear and encouragement so that they can go back onto the field feeling strengthened and encouraged for the task.
There's no question that many of the things that we take for granted in our everyday lives are different. People just think it sounds amazing, but being out of your home environment isn't easy. But as we think about what the opportunity is, then the discomfort is so far outweighed by the opportunity to support our sent ones and to help prolong their work in the field.
So as we have continued on this path, and we've talked about the multiplication effect of what we are doing, one of our hopes is that others will also look and see what gifts God has given them that they can use to further the kingdom, be it locally or overseas. The Lord is the one that has the grand plan. We had no idea 14 years ago what his plan was, but we just kept saying yes to the next step, and that's our prayer for others as well.